Good day, everyone. My name is Ngwuta-Okorie Margaret. I'm a 300 level law student of Ebonyin State University and a virtual intern at HARLEM solicitors. As part of the requirements for a successful completion of my virtual internship at HARLEM solicitors, I will be delivering a video lecture on the topic Copyright Infringements in Nigeria, Remedies and Actions. By the end of this video lecture, you would be able to understand what copyright law is, what constitutes copyright infringement, and you would be well acquainted with the knowledge of the remedies and actions available to copyright owners. In Nigeria, the importance of copyright law cannot be overemphasized. Section 1, subsection 1 of the Copyright Act provides inter alia that copyright shall be conferred on any eligible work of copyright of which the author is a resident, is domiciled in Nigeria or a citizen of Nigeria, or on a corporate body which is registered by or under the laws of Nigeria. The World Intellectual Property Organization defines copyright as a legal word used to describe the rights of creators over their artistic and literary works. Examples of works protected by copyright includes, we have the literary works, artistic works, musical works, cinematographic works, and also we have sound recording, broadcast, and computer programs. Now, what are the examples of works not protected by copyright? They include ideas, facts, concepts, names, slogans, titles, and official government works. These works are not protected under copyright. The Copyright Act makes it an offense for any person who, 1, makes or causes to be made for sale, hire, or for the purposes of business any infringing copy of a work in which copyright subsists. Secondly, any person who imports or causes to be imported into Nigeria any infringing copy of a work. And also any person who makes or causes to be made or has in his possession any material or machine used in the production of an infringing copy of a work. Now, what does this mean? This simply means that where sufficient effort has been expended in giving a work original character, it becomes the sole property of the copyright owner. The copyright owner has the exclusive license to transmit the work. It is very unlawful for any other person to transmit, translate, publish, produce, or even perform the work in public, hire, lease, or republish the work without the authorization and license of the copyright owner. Section 15, subsection 1 of the Copyright Act provides that copyright is infringed by any person who, without the authorization and license of the copyright owner, does or causes to do an act, the doing of which is controlled by the Copyright Act or controlled by copyright. Now, the Copyright Act has provided for the copyright owners the right to actually institute an action before the courts. This can be in form of a civil proceeding, a criminal proceeding, or both. Generally, the infringement of copyright attracts civil liabilities. The infringement of copyright also attracts criminal liabilities, and this can be seen where one infringes a copyrighted work and the person is entitled to a fine or a prison term. A popular case is the case of NCC and MTN. In 2015, NCC sued MTN for the unauthorized use of a song by an artist named Dovie Omeno-Woma. This case was settled by MTN paying NCC, Nigeria Copyright Commission, a sum of 50 million naira for this infringement. Having been able to successfully talk about how copyright owners can institute actions for copyright infringement, I would like to explain and tell you the remedies available to these copyright owners. These remedies include injunction, Anton Pillar order, accounts for profits, conversion rights, and damages. Firstly, damages. Damages can be seen as one of the remedies that can be asked for by a copyright owner. Here, the courts would award the plaintiff monetary compensation for the losses he has incurred as a result of the copyright infringement. This is calculated by the court, putting the plaintiff in a position he would have been had the copyright infringement not occurred. Section 16 subsection 4 of the Copyright Act provides that additional damages can be awarded to the plaintiff where it has been established that the already awarded damages is not adequate enough to compensate the plaintiff for the losses he has incurred. Another remedy available to a creator is known as injunction. Here, the copyright owner can ask for injunction. This is an order which will be given to the defendant to prevent him from continuing to do a wrong relating to the copyright infringement. For this to be awarded, the plaintiff must establish a prima facie case that he is entitled to the right whose violation he complains of. Another remedy entitled to a copyright owner is known as the accounts for profits. Section 16 sub 3 of the Copyright Act provides that damages will not be awarded in a situation where the defendant has established before the Honorable Court that he had absolutely no idea that the infringed work had been protected by copyright. Rather, the court will in this instance award accounts of profits to the plaintiff or the copyright owner. This means that the defendant would have to transfer all the gotten profits from this work to the owner of the work. Another remedy which a copyright owner is entitled to is known as Anthem Pillar Order. Now, what is the Anthem Pillar Order? This is an order of the court to the defendant to permit the plaintiff to enter into his premises, to carry out any inspection, to seize, photograph, or even collect copies of materials that are essential to the infringement, as provided for by Section 25 of the Copyright Act. Now, another remedy that is also available to a copyright owner is known as the conversion right. What is the conversion right all about? The conversion right enables the copyright owner to institute or bring a claim of possession. Here, the copyright owner would have to establish before the court that he is entitled to the possession of the work in question. And then, if he is able to prove this, he would be given possession of the work in question. In the course of this video lecture, what have I been able to talk about? I have been able to give a brief analysis, to give a concise analysis of the copyright law, of the works protected by copyright law. I also talked about works not protected by copyright law. In the course of this lecture, I talked about what constitutes copyright infringement and the remedies and actions available to copyright owners. Thank you.